Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric, my co-host Mr. Brody here with our new camera setup. A better angle on their co-host seats there. So Mr. Brody is all settled in there and getting ready to broadcast this game as we're starting a series from the 1978 Red Sox season featuring the Milwaukee Brewers. This is a crucial 3-game series against the Brew Crew, as the Red Sox are currently 4 games out of first place, with Milwaukee Brewers in first place. New York Yankees 1 game ahead of the Red Sox, 3 games out. So if the Red Sox can, in actuality, they won 2 out of 3 in this series, but if they can sweep this series, they can get within a game of first place. So a very big series for the Red Sox. And this was Mags just came through the curtain there, off camera. Hopefully she'll join us soon. So this is a game from Friday, August 4th of 1978. As you can see, it's Bill Spaceman Lee against Larry Sorenson for the Brew Crew. So without further ado, let's get this game underway.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
So, alright, so Larry Sorenson on the mound for the Brew Crew here in Milwaukee at County Stadium. Sorenson comes into this game with a record of 9-12 on the season, scuffling a little bit as he was 18-12 on the actual season, with a 4.25 earned run average, 180 innings pitched, 206 hits allowed, 39 walks, and 50 strikeouts, and has surrendered 18 home runs, which is 4 more than he surrendered in the entire season, and 100 less innings. So he's given up the long ball quite a bit. So hopefully the Red Sox can take advantage of that tonight. So the defense behind Sorenson is going to be Heisel, Thomas, and Lascano. Very good outfield there, with Heisel and Thomas above average range, and Lascano excellent range. Error-wise, not going to commit many errors in the outfield there, and Lascano with the best arm in right, and Thomas with an above-average arm in center. Larry Heisel has a below-average arm, and he's in left, which is where you would expect him to play. So in the infield, it's going to be Bando, Yount, Molitor, and Money. Yount and Bando on the left side, the best defenders with above-average range. Yount will commit quite a few errors, though, at shortstop. Molitor at second has a below average range, Money average range, and Molitor will commit a decent amount of errors at second base. Behind the plate, Martinez, above average range with a slightly above average arm. Does not commit that many errors. And Sorenson on the hill has above average range with commits a few errors. So that's your defense behind Sorenson. So for the Red Sox, Rick Burleson, the shortstop, will lead it off. He'll be followed by Jerry Remy, the second baseman. Jim Rice, the left fielder, bats third. Kai Yastrzemski is starting at first, batting cleanup. Behind the plate, Carlton Fisk will bat fifth. Fred Lynn, the center fielder, bats sixth. Jack Brohammer is the DH tonight and bats seventh. Dwight Evans, the right fielder, bats eighth. And Butch Hobson, the third baseman, will bat ninth. So Burleson comes in hitting .281 on the season with a homer and 35 runs batted in. So here's the windup in the pitch by Sorenson. And it's going to be off the one column, which is going to be a ground out to his counterpart. Younts up with it, throws it over to Money for out number one. So it's going to bring up Jerry Remy. Jerry Remy hitting .301 with 2 homers and 34 runs batted in his first season with the Red Sox since being acquired from the California Angels. They've changed their name so many times. So, all right. So, corners are playing in. Bando and Money. Possible bunt here. So, here's the windup in the pitch, and it's going to be off the one column, which is Remy's best column here. And he's going to get a bounce to the right side, past the diving Molitor and Money. And into right for a single. So Remy on with a 1-out single. That'll bring up Jim Rice. Rice hitting .311 with 31 homers and 90 runs batted in. Rice was the MVP in 1978, and his stats are looking like that more and more. So Sorenson looks in for the side from Martinez. Operating out of the stretch. Looks at the runner. Kicks and delivers. And Rice is going to get a good one to hit here. Could this be number 32? And it will be, as this one is hit deep to left center field, and Thomas can just watch as it go by. So Rice hits a 2-run homer, his 32nd of the season. And the Red Sox take a 2-0 lead. So Rice has been hot as of late. After going for a somewhat of a long spell without hitting a home run. He's hit like 3 home runs in the last week or so. Actually, take a look and see how he's done here. Let's see. So, yeah, he's hit 3 home runs in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. So, slightly over a week. And his second home run of the month of August. So hopefully the month of August is going to be good for him now. Actually, hold on. Actually, that was his 3rd home run in the last week. 3rd home run in the last 4 games, actually. So, yeah. So he has hit 3 home runs in the last 4 games. So August, his 3rd home run for August. So the captain, Kyle Yastrzemski, up now. Yastrzemski comes in hitting .284 with 11 homers and 51 runs batted in. Here's the windup in the pitch to the captain. And that's going to be a pop-up to second. Molitor's there and makes the catch for out number 2. So Fisk up now. Fisk comes in hitting .304 with 13 homers and 57 runs batted in. Here's the windup in the pitch. And Fisk is going to get a good one to hit here. And Fisk is going to hit one to straightaway center field, and Thomas watches this one go goodbye. So Fisk hits his 14th home run of the season, and the Red Sox are out to a 3-0 lead. So that'll bring up Fred Lynn. Lynn hitting .291 with 21 homers and 68 runs batted in, just 1 home run behind his season total of 22. And can Lynn go deep too? Let's see. No, he will not, but this one is going to shoot the gap in right center field and go all the way to the wall. And Lynn will be at second with a 2-out double. So the Red Sox getting good wood on the ball against Sorenson early. It's going to be up Jack Brohammer. Brohammer comes in hitting .254 with 16 runs batted in. And it's going to be off the 4 column of Sorenson. And he'll pop it up to second. Molitor's there and makes the catch to retire the side. But the Red Sox get 3 runs on the 2-run homer by Rice and the solo home run by Fisk and lead it 3-0 as Milwaukee comes to bat. So Bill Lee, the Spaceman Lee on the mound. Comes in with a record of 4-7 with a 3.53 earned run average. 143 innings pitched. Mags. And Mags just hit the... Mags comes in and hits the key. And it's a ground ball to Hobson. And Valter's going to be on with a single after Miss Mags hit the key. Let's get back to our stats here. Bill Lee, 4-7 with 3.53 earned run average, 143 innings pitched, 143 hits allowed. He's been better as far as hits allowed. He did have a lot more hits than innings pitched, but now is even that. And has 38 walks with 34 strikeouts and has surrendered 13 homers. So the leadoff runner on, Molitor. We didn't get a chance to get to his stats, but we'll try to remember to get through them next time. You probably saw them there anyway. So so let's go through the lineup. Molitor, the second baseman, batted first. Don Money, the first baseman, is up next. Sal Bando, the third baseman, will bat third. Batting cleanup is left fielder Larry Heisel. Sixto Lascano, the right fielder, bats fifth. Batting sixth, the DH today, Cecil Cooper. Batting seventh, the shortstop Robin Yount. Batting eighth, the center fielder Gorman Thomas. And behind the plate, Buck Martinez, the catcher. So Money comes in hitting .297 with 9 homers and 41 runs batted. Lee looks in for the sign. And Molitor is going to get a good pitch to hit here. Money will. And that's going to be a base hit. So first two runners on for the Brewers. It's going to bring up Sal Bando. Bando comes in hitting .273 with 10 homers and 36 runs batted in. And it's going to be off the one column. And it'll be a fly ball to center. And Lynn's there to make the catch for out number one. So it's going to bring up the dangerous Larry Heisel. Heisel having a fine season, hitting .288 with 28 homers and 78 runs batted in 333 at-bats. Lee looks in for the sign from Fisk. Looks back at the runners, kicks and delivers. And it looks like he's going to give an eephus pitch here. And that is a mistake pitch. And Heisel will tie the game up with one swing of the bat. As Reitz just turns and watches it go. So the eephus pitch gets nailed a long way. And it's now a 3-3 game. So the Red Sox lead is erased in one swing of the bat. So Sixto Lascano up now. Comes in hitting .357, having a great season with 12 homers and 52 runs batted in. And that's going to be a ground ball to Yastrzemski. He'll take it to the bag himself. And beats Lascano for the out. So it's going to bring up Cecil Cooper, the ex-Red Sox player. He comes in hitting .324 with 6 homers and 26 runs batted in. And it's going to be a range play on Evans and Wright. He'll get in front of it. And he'll put it away for out number 3. But the Brew Crew scores 3 on the 3-run homer by Larry Heisel and ties the game at 3. So after 1, it's 3-3. So to bring up Dwight Evans, Miss Mags is rather vocal about tonight. So Dwight Evans up now. He comes in hitting .262 with 16 homers and 61 runs batted in. And it's going to be a fly ball to center. Thomas circles under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Let's check out some other games. Chicago leads Detroit 1-0. Baltimore and New York are scoreless. Flanagan battling Guidry. Minnesota leads California 1-0. Toronto and Kansas City scoreless. Seattle edging Oakland 1-0. Texas leads Cleveland 1-0. Jenkins and Wise dueling. So Hobson up now with 1 down. Comes in hitting .278 with 9 homers and 40 runs batted in. And that's going to be a fly ball to left. And Heisel's gets in front of it. And makes the catch for out number 2. So it brings up the Rooster, Rick Burleson, top of the order. Grounded out his first time up. And he's going to line up to Yount at shortstop for out number 3. The Red Sox go in order in the second. And after 1.5, it's 3-3. So it'll be Yount, Thomas, and Martinez up for the Brew Crew. Yount comes in hitting .285 with 5 homers and 32 runs batted in. And he'll get a good one to hit here. And he'll ground out to his counterpart. Burleson with it, it'll be Yastrzemski for out number 1. So that'll bring up Gorman Thomas with 1 down. Thomas also having a fine season, hitting .302. Only hit .246 on the actual season, with 27 homers and 65 runs batted in. He looks in for the sign from Fisk, kicks and delivers. And he'll strike out swing. So Lee's first K of the day. Gonna bring up Buck Martinez. Martinez hitting just .192 with a homer and 18 runs batted in. But he'll get a good one to hit here. And he'll line one out to Hobson for out number 3. So the Brewers also go in order in the second, and it remains 3-3 after 2. Remy will lead it off here in the third. Singled and scored on the Jim Rice homer. And it's going to be a range check by his counterpart, Molitor. 1 through 6 will be a base hit. And it's going to get through for a base hit. And he does get to it, but short right field, but does not get enough on the throw. So Remy beats it out for an infield single. So that'll be up Jim Rice. Like we said before, he hit his 32nd home run, a 2-run homer, to give the Red Sox a 2-0 lead at the time. See what he can do here. And it's going to be off the 4 column. So he'll line up to Bando for out number 1. So it's a bad night here at County Stadium, as it has been drizzling on and off. The grounds crew came out and sprinkled some sawdust on the pitching mound, as the pitchers complain about slippery conditions. So Yastrzemski up now. He popped out his first time up. Remy gets his lead off first. And Captain's going to get a good one hit here. And he'll ground it to first. Second for 1. So that's all they'll get. So they get the lead runner on the ground out by fielder's choice. Yastrzemski reaches. So Fisk up now. He had a solo home run back in the first. It's going to be off his 2 column. And that's going to be a base hit past Bando. And we'll hold him. Yastrzemski holds at second. So runners on first and second with 2 down for Lynn, who doubled his first time up. And that's going to be a line out to Molitor. And that'll do it. So the Red Sox get a runner in scoring position but cannot get him home. After 2.5, it's still tied at 3. Molitor up now. Singled his first time up. And it's called third strike. Actually, it was in the strike zone. And it's going to be... I mean, it was out of the strike zone. But Molitor was unable to check his swing on that one. As Fisk checks at first. And Molitor sits down for out number 2. Out number 1. Lee's second K of the game. So it'll bring up Money's 1-for-1 with a run scored. And he's going to get a good one hit here. So he'll get a second hit past Hobson. And Burleson. So 1 out single for Money. It'll bring up Bando, who flew out his first time up. Money being held closely by Lee. As Yastrzemski's holding him on. And that's going to be a ground ball back to Lee. Tosses second for 1 and gets the force. Unable to get the second out. The third out. So Larry Heisel up now. Hit a 3-run bomb to tie the game. His 29th of the season. And it's going to be off the 5 column of Lee. And Heisel gives this one a juice. And that one's going to be out of here. So Heisel hits his 30th home run now. Second home run of the game. And the Brew Crew are up 5-3. All the runs thanks to Heisel. So the Red Sox trail now by 2. Lascano up now. Grounded out his first time up. And he'll fly out to Rice and left. But Milwaukee scores 2 on another home run by Larry Heisel. This one a 2-run shot. And the Red Sox come up down by 2. Brohammer will lead it off. He popped out his first time up. And he'll line out to Sorenson. Actually, I guess he trapped it, so he had to throw to first. So Evans up now. Flew out his first time up. And he'll ground out to Yount for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down in the Red Sox 4th. That'll bring up Butch Hobson. He flew out his first time up. And he'll find the base hit. In this 2 column there, the only... Well, the two split would have also been a hit for 1 and 13. So Hobson with a 2-out single brings up top of the order Burleson. He's 0 for 2 today. And that's going to be a base hit up the middle. Hobson will hold at second. So it'll bring up Jerry Remy. He's been up twice and he's singled twice. See if he can keep that inning going for the Red Sox. Ooh, and he'll get a good one hit here. And he'll draw the walk. So that's going to load the bases for Jim Rice. He already has a homer in this game. 1 for 2. Let's see if he can deliver here. And he does. A base hit up the middle. It'll score Hobson from third. Thomas gets it back in quickly. So it's a single for Rice, or RBI single, and it's 5-4 now. See what the captain can do here. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And ooh, hopefully he'll get a good one hit here. No! Finds that 7. Ugh. The Red Sox leave the bases loaded. They do score 1. They get 1 back, and it's 5-4 Milwaukee as we head to the bottom of the 4th. So Lee up now. He'll face Cooper, Yount, and Thomas if anybody gets on Martinez. Cooper flew out his first time up. And he'll strike out. So Lee with his 3rd K of the day. So the Yankees have pulled ahead of Baltimore 2-0. Not good news for the Red Sox. Chicago and Detroit tied at 2. Minnesota leads California 1-0. Kansas City leads Toronto 1-0. Seattle edging Oakland 1-0. And Texas on top of Cleveland 3-1. So Yount up now. He grounded out his first time up. This will be a range check on Yastrzemski. Gets in front of it. And leads Lee perfectly, racing to the bag for out number 2. So it'll be up Thomas with 2 outs and the base is empty. He's a strikeout victim his first time up. And he draws a walk this time. So first walk of the day given up by Lee. Yastrzemski will hold him on. Martinez up now, lined out his first time up. And this time he'll fly out to Rice. High pop fly in the outfield. Rice moves to his left and makes the catch. Ooh, he bobbled it, but caught it with his bare hand. So they'll do it for Milwaukee in the 4th. So after 4 full, it's Milwaukee 5 and Boston 4. Fisk up now. He's 2 for 2 with a homer and a single. And it's going to be a ground ball to Molitor. Range check. Ooh, just barely gets in front of it. Is able to get to it and toss over to Money for out number 1. So Fisk retired for the first time today. Fred Lynn up now. He's 1 for 2 with a double. And he gets his second hit, a single up the middle. So Lynn is on with a 1-out single. That'll be a Brohammer 0 for 2 on the day. And he's going to hit one back to the pitcher over to second for 1. Back to first. And he turns the double play to end the inning. So nothing doing for the Red Sox in the 5th. And halfway through, it's Milwaukee by 1. Molitor up now, 1 for 2 on the day. He'll lead it off for Milwaukee here in the 5th. And be a ground ball to Hobson. He was playing in. Is up with it. Over to first for out number 1. Money up now. He's got a pair of singles on the day. And this time he'll go round out to Burleson for out number 2. Bando up now. Bando's hitless on the day. And he's going to pop one up. Burleson calls for it and makes the catch. And Milwaukee will go in order in the 5th. So it remains a 1-run game as we head to the 6th. Evans lead it off, the number 8 hitter. He's 0 for 2 on the day. And that's a called... No, actually he swung at it. Called a third strike. And that's the first strikeout of the day for Sorenson. So Hobson up now. He singled his last time up, 1 for 2. And back-to-back Ks. He strikes out. Hobson. So it'll bring up top of the order Burleson, 1 for 3 with a single. Singled his last time up. And he's going to hit to Yount. Gets in front of it. And makes the play for out number 3. So the Red Sox go in order in the top of the 6th. So Larry Heisel, he's been up twice and he's homered twice. Won a 3-run shot in the 1st and a 2-run shot in the 3rd. And thankfully this will not be a home run. He gets under one here and pops it up to Burleson. And Heisel is retired for the first out of the 6th. Lascano in search of his first hit of the day. And he'll get it as Lynn chases after it. Dives. Cannot get to it. And fires into second. Lascano will be safely in with a double. So 1-out double for Lascano. Cooper up now. 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll line up to Yastrzemski. Didn't even have to move on that one. So 2 outs now in the Milwaukee 6th. As you can check out the score there. Scores there. Yankees in front of Baltimore now 5-2. Check out the other scores if you'd like. So Yount up now. He's grounded out twice. Lee hoping to get out of this without any damage. Keep it a one-run game. But he cannot, as it's going to be a hit to right. And we're going to throw for the lead runner. 65% chance. Evans with an excellent arm there. So Evans is going to throw for Lezcano. And Lezcano has got a gun down by Evans in right. So Evans with another outfield assist. And it remains a one-run game. Lee very appreciative of that as he's clapping, jumping up and down. So hopefully that'll spark the Red Sox here in the top of the 7th. It'll be Remy, Rice, and Yastrzemski if anybody gets on Fisk. And Remy will get a good one hit here. And he's going to get his third hit of the day. He remains perfect with 3 singles and a walk. So Rice up now. He's 2 for 3 with 3 runs batted in. Homered back in the first. Off his 3 column. And Rice will draw the walk. So it'll put runners on first and second for Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski hitless on the day. And Sorenson will not get a chance to pitch to him, as he's going to be, his day is done. He was responsible for both runners on. He can win it, or he could lose it, or he could get no decision, depending upon what happens here. So McClure comes in, the lefty on lefty, to face Yastrzemski. McClure comes in with a 6-3 record with 11 saves. So they're already bringing one of their closer in. Interesting strategy here in the 7th. 53 innings pitched, 53 hits allowed. 19 walks and 47 strikeouts. And has surrendered 10 home runs. So the long ball has been a problem for McClure this season. But not this time, as Yastrzemski lines out to Yount. Runners hold. So Colin Fisk up now. It's 2 for 3 with an RBI. And it's going to be off the 6th column. And it's going to be a range check on Molitor. So 1-8 will be a base hit. And that's going to be a base hit. See if it gets out of the infield. Into right field. And Remy will come around and tie the game at 5. So Fisk with a clutch RBI single to tie the game. So it brings up Lynn, who's 2 for 3 with a double. Come on, 2 column. No, it's going to be off the 4 column. Hopefully it's a 6 split. It is not. And strikes out on the breaking ball as Lynn's way out in front of that one. But the Red Sox do score a run. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. There's only 2 outs here. I think, surprise, surprise, we're going to bring in Bob Bailey to pinch hit. Yes, you heard that right. We're bringing in Bob Bailey to pinch hit. We got a lefty on the hill here. So we're going to bring in Bob Bailey. Oops. Hold on here. Let's try that again. Forgot you got to drag it over. So let's take a look at Bailey's card here against lefties. He's got 3-7 walks there. I think we're gonna try it. Why not? See if our faith in Bailey can spark some. Let's see if he can rise to the occasion in his final year. Come on, 2 column. Ah, they're going to go to the bullpen. Just what we had feared. we're going to go see if it allows us to do this. We're going to go to the pen again. We're going to bring in the boomer, George Scott. See if it lets us do it. It allows us to do it, so it must be legal. So George Scott is going to come in the pinch hit. For Bailey, he was called in the pinch hit. See if the boomer can put the Red Sox ahead. And he'll get a good one hit here. Ooh, ground ball to Yount. Come on, error. Yes! Ah, I thought it was going to stay at the error thing. That was a tease there. So Pogli has it. And Plogle. And the chess match goes to the Brewers on that one. 7th inning stretch time. Mr. Brody and Miss Mag's trivia question here. Who was the third baseman for the world champion 1969 New York Mets? Oh, what's his name? Oh my goodness, I can... I think I know who it is. I believe he's an African-American guy, and I think he was on the 67 Mets, I thought. I can't think of his name, though. Of course, I could be totally wrong here. I forgot. I can't think of his name now. Let's see if who it was I thought it was. Let's see. Lock in your answers. Yes, it was Ed Childs. I just couldn't think of his name. I had his mind pictured in my head, but I mean his what he looked like pictured in my head, but I just couldn't think of his name. So Ed Childs. Thank you, Mr. Brody, on that one. I can remember him from my 67 series there. Anyway, I guess I can get half credit. Nah, guess not. All right, so Gorman Thomas will lead it off against Lee now. 5-5 game. Let's take a look at the pitch count for Lee. I think we're going to take... Do we take Lee out here? We're going to give him a chance here. So Thomas 0 for 1 with a walk. He's been pretty effective against Thomas. Except it's not now. As that's a line drive home run. That just barely clears the fence there. Buck Martinez up now. Ground ball to Remy. And he'll make the play for out number 1. That'll be at Molitor, 1 for 3 of the runs scored. And that's going to be a fly ball to right. Evans is there and makes the catch. Don Money, pair of singles, 2 for 3. And that's going to be a base hit. Let's see who's up next. Sal Bando. Money being held close by Lee. And he'll fly out to the left. But the damage done as Gorman Thomas hits a solo home run off Lee, and it's 6-5 Milwaukee. 34,197 fans here at County Stadium, even though it's a bad night. So Raplogle will face, let's see, he was 7-1 coming into this game with approximately 3.2 something probably. 99 innings pitched, 120 hits allowed, so he's given up a ton of hits. 18 walks and 31 strikeouts. So that's amazing. He's got a 7-1 record with that. Just shows you how good the Milwaukee offense is. To be able to come back from that. So Evans will lead it off. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And he'll pop up to Yount and make the catch for out number 1. Butch Hobson up now. 1 for 3 with a single. And he's going to fly out to Lascano and right. So 2 up and 2 down for the Red Sox here in the 8th. Going to bring up Rick Burleson. And Burleson's going to get himself a double, his second hit of the day. So it's Remy's having a perfect day today. He's 3 for 3 with a walk, 3 singles. Let's see if he can make it 4 for 4 and put the Red Sox and tie the game. And nope, won't be able to do that. Not even a range check on that one, I don't think. So he flies out, and Remy is retired for the first time today. And we'll head to the bottom of the 8th with the Red Sox down by a run, and Lee will be out of this game. We're not going to let him face Heisel, was homered off of him twice today. Drago's tired, not good. Oh, I guess we got to bring in Stanley. So Stanley comes in with a 3-2 record, 14 saves, 3.43 earned run average, 81 innings pitched, 94 hits allowed, 18 walks and 24 strikeouts, and has surrendered 3 homers. And Heisel will fly out to right for out number 1. So Milwaukee is 6 and 4 in the last 10 games. Sixto Lascano up now. 1 for 3 with a double. And he pops up to Yastrzemski for out number 2. Cecil Cooper up now, 0 for 3. And Stanley cannot get through an inning without giving up a hit. As is his MO. So Yastrzemski will hold on Cooper. Stanley's holding him close on. Yeah, 1 for 3. And that's going to be a base hit. So a little 2-out rally going for the Brew Crew. Gorman Thomas homered his last time up. And strike 3 called. So Stanley gets out of the jam. So Milwaukee is 16 and 10 in one-run games. Boston 13 and 14. So Randy Stein's going to come in. 2-0 in the season with a 6.92 earned run average, 1 save, 52 innings pitched, 73 hits allowed. He'll be in to try to nail it down for the Brew Crew. But they'll have to face Rice, Yastrzemski, and Fisk, the heart of the Red Sox order, if anybody gets on Lynn. So Rice is 2 for 3 with a homer, 2 runs batted in. Not where he wanted to be. And he'll fly out to center. Thomas is under it, makes the catch. Great diving catch. Final scores. Let's see what the Yankees did. That's the only one we really care about. Yeah, the Yankees win. So the Red Sox, if they lose today, not only will they lose a game till Milwaukee and be 5 games out, but they'll be 2 games behind the Yankees. So Yastrzemski up now. Yastrzemski will get a good one hit here. Come on, 8 roll. And that's a base hit. Baltimore chop into right for a single. So Fisk up now. Fisk having a good day. He's 3 for 4 with a homer. And that's going to be it for Stein as Bill Castro's coming in. So Castro comes in with a 4-1 record. Ooh, Castro's been lights out. 8 saves, 1.04 earned run average, 43 innings pitched, only 28 hits allowed, 17 walks and 14 strikeouts, and has surrendered 2 homers. Oh, Fisk is going to get a chance here to be the hero. Oh, and he strikes out. Oh my goodness, there was so much on that card, but on that column, but he misses. So the Red Sox down to the last out. Freddie Lynn comes up. 2 for 4 with a double in the first and a single in the fifth. Come on, Lynn. Yeah. He grounds out. And the Red Sox cannot get the victory. And they'll fall another game behind the Brew Crew. So not a good start to this series. So the Red Sox fall further behind. So with the loss, the Red Sox are 63 and 44. Milwaukee improves to 67 and 38. Red Sox now 5 games behind the Brewers. And 2 games behind the Yankees for second place. So so who gets the win? Rapogle, another, once again benefits from the Milwaukee offense as he goes to 8-1 now. Sorenson pitched 6 innings, allowed 11 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts, 2 homers allowed. Bill Lee gets the loss, 4-8 now. Perhaps left him in a batter too long. 7 innings pitched, 9 hits allowed, 6 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. Surrendered 3 homers. The big one, well, 2 to Heisel and 1 to Thomas, the game winner. For the Brew Crew, 1 for 4 is Paul Molitor with a run scored. Don Money 3 for 4 with a run scored. Sal Banda 0 for 4 with a run scored. And player of the game, Larry Heisel 2 for 4 with 2 home runs, 5 runs batted in. Lascano 1 for 4. Cooper 1 for 4. Yount 2 for 4. Thomas with a big blast. Game-winning homer. So for home runs, Rice hit his 32nd for the Red Sox. Fisk his 14th. Heisel 2 for his 30th. And Thomas his 28th. So a lot of long balls today. So the Red Sox, Rick Burleson was 2 for 5. Remy was 3 for 4 with a couple of runs scored. Jim Rice was 2 for 4 with a homer and 3 runs batted in. Yastrzemski 1 for 5. Fisk 3 for 5 with a homer and 2 runs batted in. Lynn 2 for 5. Brohammer the DH 0 for 3. Bob Bailey did not get an official at bat. Came in the pinch hit, but then not sure if that's actually legal, but Strat allowed me to do it, so I take it is. George Scott 0 for 1. It's a pinch hitter. Evans 0 for 4. And Butch Hobson was 1 for 4 with a run scored. So let's take a look at the standings here. The Red Sox, with an opportunity to get closer, cannot do it. So that's going to put the Red Sox 5 games, like we said. Oh, the Yankees, 3.5. So we're a game and a half, actually, behind the Yankees. I thought we were already a game behind, but I guess we weren't. So Kansas City's got a half-game lead over the Angels in the West. The Red Sox fall behind a little further now. Let's see what they can do tomorrow. Check tomorrow's matchups. Let's see how the Yankees do tomorrow. The Yankees win again. So tomorrow's game will be Dennis Eckersley against Ellie Rodriguez? Elrod or Ellie Rodriguez? Edward Rodriguez. It might be Edward Rodriguez. Anyway, so the Red Sox with not a must-win, but kind of a must-win. So if they can get a win tomorrow, they can still have a chance at winning the series and at least come out of Milwaukee with gaining a game. But they'll have to win the next 2 games to do that. Definitely don't want to fall any further behind the Brew Crew. So that is it. From County Stadium, Milwaukee, this is Eric from Higher Ground Gaming, my co-host, Mr. Brody. This Mag's in the area somewhere with our new camera setup here. So take care, God bless, and we'll see you in the next Red Sox replay, this being game number 107. We'll see you in game number 108. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.